When you hear the word heaven, what comes to mind? Clouds? Angels? The Bible actually speaks of multiple levels of heaven, and at the highest of them all is a place called paradise. Today, we're going to explore every level of heaven backed with scripture.
First heaven, the sky. The first heaven is the one we see every day, the sky and atmosphere. In Genesis 1:8, it says, "And God called the firmament heaven." This is the realm of clouds, wind, and rain. In Deuteronomy 11:17, God says he can shut up the heaven, that there be no rain. So the first heaven is physical, the air we breathe, the weather above us, a constant reminder of God's creation. Second heaven, the celestial realm. The second heaven is the vast universe, the sun, moon, stars, and planets. Psalm 19:1 declares, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork." When we look up at the stars, they reflect the greatness of their Creator. Isaiah 13:10 says, "For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light." But this second heaven isn't just physical. The Bible hints at spiritual activity here too. In Daniel 10 verses 12 to 13, an angel tells Daniel that his answer was delayed for 21 days because the prince of the kingdom of Persia resisted him, until Michael the archangel came to help. This suggests that the heavenly places beyond our atmosphere are also a battleground of spiritual warfare. Third heaven, the paradise. Above it all is the third heaven, also called paradise, the very dwelling place of God. The Apostle Paul describes this in 2 Corinthians 12 verses 2 to 4. "I was caught up to the third heaven, caught up into paradise, and heard unspeakable words, which it is not lawful for a man to utter." When Jesus hung on the cross, he promised the repentant thief in Luke 23 verses 43, "Today shalt thou be with me in paradise." And in Revelation 2 verses 7, Jesus says, "To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the tree of life, which is in the midst of the paradise of God." This paradise is not like the first two heavens. It's the eternal home of God's throne, filled with his presence, angelic worship, and everlasting joy for all who belong to Christ. Next is the degrees of glory in paradise. But even within paradise, the Bible suggests that not every believer will experience the same glory. In 1 Corinthians 15 verses 41 to 42, Paul says, "There is one glory of the sun, and another glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars. For one star differeth from another star in glory. So also is the resurrection of the dead." And in 1 Corinthians 3:8, he writes, "Every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor." This means all who enter paradise will be full of joy, but some will shine with greater brightness because of their faithfulness on earth. Fourth heaven, the new heaven. Finally, the Bible points us beyond the present heavens to the new creation. In Revelation 21 to 22, John sees a new heaven and a new earth. The holy city, the new Jerusalem, comes down from God. God himself will dwell with his people. There will be no more death, sorrow, crying, or pain. The river of life will flow from his throne, and the tree of life will yield its fruit forever. This is the ultimate fulfillment, when paradise and earth unite, and God's glory fills all creation. This is our hope, our destiny, and the ultimate promise of his love. So as we look up to the heavens, may our hearts also look forward to the day when we see him face to face.